Hi guys, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a little Divine Masculine read for you that became a little bit of a story. And I only have my iPad here, so I'm going to try to do this in less than 15 minutes. So here we go. This read was done at 7:43 tonight. The major arcana were the Hanging Man, or the Hanged Man, the Lovers, and also the Wheel of Fortune and the World came in as well. There was 1 pentacle, 5 wands, 2 swords, and a cup. The Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands. The numbers 55, 15, 21. The sequence 3, 4, 5, 89, and 1. And here we go. The sun and the moon, sunrise, sunset, as horny devil on journey to emotional fulfillment, destined to school the bird flapping their wings, making excuses for their shortcomings. Poor student, opportunist, the Queen of Wands reversed, coming clean in the aftermath, after the fact. Fixed a race, perhaps, took advantage of someone with pure green intent for their money, time, and what they could get from them. If she says another word, he will cut her, I'm sure. Children living in fear that if they're not a good student, they will be damned, and if they are, they will live the dream, the sound of music, the perfect German family, the Aryan race. The goose that lay the golden egg is not the one who hit the books, but the one whose bookie hit him. That lesson he learned. The truth is mightier than the threat. The truth of love, love of self above all else. Direct connect to Christ consciousness. Direct lessons without all the extraneous, without the unnecessary story. The black sheep of the family, the misunderstood, refusing to be like everyone else, time running out, an illusion. The sacral chakra, sexual energy and creativity, is the quanta, the unmeasurable, the miracle of life. The egg and sperm, and a little something extra, that's orange, actually my dad's favorite color. Vitamin C, oranges, and carrots, etc. Creation points west, and sun rises east, but toward the west. The north and south, sunrise and sunset, are the same. East of the human embodiment of source, and west, the sperm, the north, to fix things, and south, then to learn what went wrong. As I turn the page from east to west, east of Eden, the egg and Eve, the nothingness, west of wild, the wildebeest and wanderlust, of Adam, in a quest for north, to figure out what went wrong, the nigh, the power up, the omniscience, the sense of the Om and the nigh of the power, and then south, then to learn to just let it be and be sovereign, to let it go. The quanta, Q is for quest, the U for unknown, the A for Adam's show, of N, the nigh, the power up, the T of the temper, the toroidal field, of A, astronomic proportion, the tower, the trigger, the tiger instigator, the thorn, the tetanus, the tantrum, the source of all things greater, the Eve of expansion, evolution, extension, existentially his everything. And then Quant, leap. L is for Lilith, E is for Eve, A is for Adam, and P for the predicament they're in. The preparation for pi, P plus I, from polarity to I, magician embodiment, to God, G for the greater good, O, the source contained in the human body. Then D is the death, is just the shift to the next dimension, just the right moment when there's a space between to shift over to the next lane, i.e. holding space, saving a seat, saving grace, breathing room between peoples, allowing each other space to come home. In the gift of life, you start in light, which is fire. The fire starter is Quanta, source, God. You navigate the watery emotional seas to come out the 4D bridge, the canal, and breathe the air, and then land in your mother's arms, saving space for you to begin the cycle again. Lilith, light, fire. Eve, emotions, water. Adam, for air, he breathes into her. And then Pi, or P, to integrate and not waste the apple that was bitten. And that was at 8:44. The pink and yellow rainbow story of a little girl of 6 cups seeking a boy with 6 cups and maybe a palace and 2 sticks to rub together, able to see without seeing in her knowing, and doesn't require outward attention. This boy she seeks, he doesn't require the outward attention to be shown, confident in his own legacy of just being, fell off his horse but was willing to try again. She of pure intent and always willing, filling his home with nature and love, God willing, emotional fulfillment, a stable home, and riches beyond imagination that love brings to the family, the children, the quanta, each child one piece of the puzzle that expands into a water or sea of unity, lifting each with the north air in our lungs, and then grounding their bums, the south, set to relax and let it all go. Recently, the wounded warrior, starting over in love, not wanting or waiting or nearing the end, after letters written and not received. Sealing or sealed divine feminine's broken heart in not receiving those letters. The foundation being of expressing feelings by hanging a shingle over loss of hope and being sovereign, i.e. the notebook, waiting for his long-lost love to return, centrally awakened, presently breaking patterns and magnetizing the gold coin with the other free hand, challenged by separation, the move, the travel inside him, the betrayal of self inflicted, and then rising above to see. Now the fear, the brain wars, the war within self, the enemy to all is disconnect, ego, pride, and inability to learn the lesson, the poor student. Soon there is fighting to fix what went wrong, the arrogance in implementation instead of letting it be. He sees himself as the king of wands, man of passion, the fire starter, grounding the 4 gold coins he is responsible for, and leaving or navigating emotional waters. He's leaving the rest. Self-defeating, giving up, self-love, not feeling worthy of better. Around him, those ignored and dumped, recovering, not giving up, leaving situations that no longer serve, and gaining control back to their lives. Turn your back for a minute, and there's clearing, a need for the clearing of the need for stability and justice. That happiness is affection and patience, faith and new moons, coming together in joy to get over the sadness and loss, breathing life back into lovers, completing cycle, splitting up, division of assets to come full circle, and march on the earth to the beat of your own drum. The Queen of Cups, without message, is uninspired in lack, dying for quanta, to begin life again, and move to peace, to that nothingness, which is just some space between.